have to supply a waist bend with knee bend as well. Okay? If we're here, now I can actually remain good posture in the upper body and hit a quality shot. Okay? Setup. Let's say this ball's coming in. It's still a dink, so it's a slow ball. I get my paddle slightly underneath it. Okay? Now look at my paddle head. Remember what the off the bounce looked like. Off the bounce, paddle head was down more. Out of the air, I don't too much care about your actual paddle head, how far it drops down. But of course, to get topspin, we still do need to start below the ball, below the actual level, so I can brush up, okay? Now, a couple things. Again, this is where your swing takes over. Some players are going to finish more across their body, that left shoulder, or at least on the path to there. Some players will finish more straight side of the body. I do want you guys to start mainly feeling it from the shoulder, that there is going to be a good amount of forearm as well, okay? When I'm hitting these, like, especially if my goal is just to keep them back, let's say one of you is at the baseline, and I'm just trying to roll it deep to you, okay? I don't need a short swing. There's no time limits that I have, okay? So I can use my shoulder and just brush up, and then get that ball deep, and that thing's too deep. But if there's a player straight ahead of me at the kitchen line, and I'm attacking them, I'm not going to use this swing. Okay? That's why you're not going to be ready for that next one. So if somebody is right here at the kitchen line, it would be a shorter motion, kind of like this, versus if they're back, now I have to free them to swing a little bit bigger because I know I have time to get set again. Okay? So can I get one of you at the net, at the line over there? Grab the ball for me. All right, you're going to start with the ball. So Farouk is still going to feed the dink that he was earlier, but the only catch is you can try to dink it like there so I can take it out of the air, okay? Farouk, one step this way. I'm just going to hit the target right now. There we go. Good, excellent, okay? The lower it is, the slower your swing has to be. The higher it is, you can accelerate a little bit faster. Notice everything out in front. That's what I can't do anything with. Excellent. Notice these swings. They're more so straight up with the shoulder, just so I can get the feel. Excellent. If you overhit it, if it goes deep, okay? I want, again, think of a quieter ball. Just brush at the back of it. One more. Good. All right, now I hit third time to start right there. There it is, okay? Slower ball, you're going to be ready better, okay? Of course, we don't want it so slow to where Farouk is running, right? Now Farouk and I are going to play it out. So again, I get my feet stable. One thing you maybe notice with my knees, okay? When I'm hitting, I'm not lifting up with the knees. I'm not doing any of this. I'm staying in the knees because I know for the next ball, I have to be here already. So more movements, not good, okay? If I'm here though, now I can play it out. All right, we'll play it out now, Farouk. Zero. All right, one more. Oh yeah, there we go. Try again. That'll teach Farouk to get his paddle up and ready. Good, good. Good, excellent. Couple more. Change up the spots. You have the ability to do so when you take the ball out of the air. Yeah, just a little too shallow. Next time, make it. Alright, you can still add in some off speeds. The further out in front you get it, yeah, you're able to catch it at a higher point, which is great, but you do have to be able to stay balanced. Because if I'm like here, right, I'm not going to be on time for the next. Okay, one more here. Good, one more good. Good, awesome, okay. I think the nice thing about out of the air is you do have the ability to jam your opponent up a lot more, just because you limit the time and you're able to get it on them quicker, okay? But again, the reason why I say quicker is not because I'm hitting the ball harder, okay? It's simply because I could hit a ball here on the bounce, or here on the air. Look at the amount of time that is, okay? If I reach in and I take this out of the air, Farouk is going to have very little time, okay? So I can do whatever I want to. If you're looking to reach in properly, you can take it or you can attack. Let's go one rally here where we dig around, high speed up first. Okay? of the air, I'm moving him around, finding a ball that I can do something with, and ready for the next, okay? All right, same exact drill we were just doing. So first half of the basket, or until I say when, to the blue target, don't play it out. Second half, we play it out, all righty? Perfect, here we go. Or just get out of the way, Jim, either way. Alright. Make sure we feed the dink when they get together in the air. Okay. Aim for the blue target to start.
Target's over there.
hurt. Okay, once you get to the line, just stay there. Keep your glue. Don't move back again the rest of the round, okay? It's terrible, okay? Because what if I pop it up, right? What if I hit a bad shot? I want to just stand here and hold the paddle and the ball finds my paddle, okay? If I hit this ball to Ken, and I know Ken's going to speed it up, in other words, if I know I've popped it up, don't be afraid. You can take a step back, and now we can work this in, okay? So let's go, Ken. Pop it up. Now I can give myself time, okay? Now one thing, you maybe saw on that one, I did not get fully set by the time the ball was there, okay? But this is an option, same thing. Good, excellent, one more. Good, awesome. So notice it gives me a little bit more time because standing right here on a ball, on a dead ball that keeps attacking on the air, I understand this is hard. This is as hard as it gets, okay? So I could, right? But I might get jammed up and go ahead and attack it, okay? Alright, that's not too easy. I'm going to get out now. So don't be afraid, Kevin and Farouk right now, to take a step back right after we feed. So I can give myself a little bit more time. Okay? Alright, continue. Hey, there it is, there it is. Yeah. Good. Okay. The key is when we play a squishy line to get it set before we hit, right? So all we need when we take this step back is one set. That's it. Okay? Anything more, we're going to be moving. Keep on attacking me, just onslaught. Good, sorry. Oh, yeah. I want after your first goal, keep looking to reach it. If I'm resetting, I'm just going to reset. And if I keep resetting, you just look to keep reaching. I should have let it hit the wall. No. Go. Yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. One more. Okay, watch that right toe of yours. Referee count is going to call it. Good. Okay. Now do a little off speed. Yes. Okay. Where was your previous ball? High and wide and fairly good pace, right?